Okay. Get this show on the road. Drinking a little coffee. Goddamn, I need it. All right, got that. There we go. And we are live. Make sure, yes, are. Good morning, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers Saturday Jedi Academy stream, the Q&A show for all you Star Wars Galaxy Heroes fans out there with your host, Ranger J 1999. Glad to have you guys here. I am in a very sad state, to say the least. Oh boy. Ran into Pills last night, and Pills made sure that he knew that I am the law. And I stand before you a broken and bitter man. But nonetheless, the show must go on. Instead of starting at 10, I started at 11 today. Because, well, we've got GAC to do. So good to have you guys here. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. You know the deal. Give your greetings. Say hi to me, out all the other skewers, and we'll rock and roll from there. Just pumping some caffeine and coffee into my ass. Oh, what a night last night was. Started off as just a simple little stream. Then we went to Scribbles. Then we got drunky. And then we went to Tassin Extreme, and then we got really drunky. And then I did my own stream last night. This is the second iteration of that. And apparently, yeah. In between, I did get Mama Ranger at McDonald's, so that's good. Oh. Yes, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Okay. But yes, if you're new to the stream, get your questions in. This is a Q&A show. It can be any question you want. But regardless, put your question in. Make sure you put the question in front of your actual question, comment, or statement, and we will get it scooped up and we will answer it the best of our abilities. So there you go. But hello, everybody. Oh, getting that Java pumped into my system. I didn't even want to look at how bad I still owe, how much I owe Pills. He was evil last night in a way I can't even begin to for you to even comprehend in a human capacity. Let's just say I'm going to need some more Fernet. Yeah. Our opponent has already attacked. We have a pretty good idea of what we want to do here. Let's take a look at the board. Yep, they are attacking as we speak. There we go. All right. Doing a good job. Yeah, so far, so good. Doing the south. I know he had boo-boos against Jabba Novata. So we'll do our thing here. I've got the information from What Else 73, and we will rock and roll from there. So. All right. What do we get going on? Moon. Well, I can do that. Yay, stuff. Dun. I did that. We'll get our shards today for that. I'm gonna do the raid. Forgot about that. Oh. Where we at? I mean, we're getting there. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Is there anybody out there? Am I just streaming myself? Oh. Okay, got that. Got that. We are good to go. We are live. Yeah, we are live. Opponent is attacking. That's good. We'll do our GAC here in a minute. Bonus for Tuscans. Now, I think today what I'm going to do, for Datacrons, I'm going to be going. We'll take this to 3, but we did the one for 15 for AdRad, and then we'll complete the rest of these, like as many 8s as we can get. So, I'd like a lot of Dark Side Balkrons for GSC purposes and stuff like that. So yeah. But good morning and happy Saturday, everybody, or evening or afternoon, whether you're having afternoon tea or whatever you're doing out there. Glad to have you guys here. Had a very, very, very long night. Longer than I thought I was going to have last night. Doing all the streams and stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, you know the deal. Give your greetings. Say hi to me. Say hi to all the other skewers. Give your greetings. We'll shout you out. We always do that here on our channel. Ooh. Let me... What am I doing here? What else am I through? Well, I'll give people some time to get in here. Apparently, nobody's watching at the moment. Which is fine, you know. I need some vape too. Where was my vape at? Okay. Well, I can hear Buddy upstairs running around chasing the kitties. Okay. Okay. That's 741. Our opponent is not farting around. He's going in. All right. She did their Darth art. Give people some time to get in here, but maybe I shouldn't. You know, I get this engage with your audience button. I'm like, okay. So these are my options. Start a Q&A. You do that anyway. Start a poll over on YouTube. Or members only live stream. Those are my options for how I can interact better with you guys. Oh, okay. Got Nucci's doing some streams. The Lost Swamp Rat, very nice. Vexatron's doing his stuff, very good. Okay, well, I am just going to rock and roll. I think it's been, I'll give it 3 more minutes, but I'm going to start rocking and rolling here on RGAC. What do I want to start? South. All right, we got the South Wall, Schmader, Queen Amadilla, Adrad. Okay. All right, Queen Amidala, we're going to go Bane. Radis, we're going to go Treya. Okay. Balin, we're going to go JML. Okay. We're going to go our bow for Lord Schmader and what did we say about this other team? Gas? Okay. I like it. And then in the north, we'll adapt to the north once we get there. So. Hmm. Tasnik, I feel like I died, brother. This is the first time in a long time that I feel like I died. What's up, buddy? I'm surprised you're awake, man. You got kids and wives and breakfast cereals and my goodness, you're a stud muffin there, man. I'm getting up just drinking some coffee. I'm almost like, oh, Pillsy hurt me, but look at you, buddy. Yeah, Owie, I'm not really awake, yeah. I literally just woke up a few minutes ago, Tass. I'm not kidding, man. Pillsy did much damage to my ass. He got me so bad. I sell O shots, man. He is something else, man. Oh. I'm sure you're busy, but if you want to join me, let me know. I'll start the Zoom call if you want to join me as we do some GAC. You're more than welcome. You know that, buddy. I love you. I'm just sitting here drinking coffee. You know I've had way too much to drink and my voice is this low. That is a sure sign that I got harmed yesterday. But I literally woke up and it was like, oh, God. I still have to do this. I'm like, wow. So let's just say for the next 2 days, Ranger's going to be in a coma. Oh, man. Lots of water and rest. I'm sure that McDonald's I've eaten for the first time in a year and a half is going to come back and bite me in the ass, too. I can't wait for that little surprise. But I got to tell you, it is helping. It did help soak up some of that alcohol. God almighty. You guys didn't miss it. We were up until, God, the crack of dawn doing streams and just being drunk and talking stuff. Morning, it's Saki. Konnichiwa. Where is... Let me find the damn Zoom. If you want to join me, I'll just leave it open for you there, Task. No, Jedi Academy. Just start that. There we go. Tass wants to join. He can. If not, I totally understand. Holy moly guacamole. I don't even know, Task. I don't know, man. I have no right. Like after a certain point, it's all kind of a blur. I just remember maybe 2, 3 a.m. my time. Yeah, I I do not recall, Senator. So I'm drinking extra strong coffee and getting the day started. Yes, yes, yes. All right, the call is up for anybody who wants to join me on the Jedi Academy. Stop recording. Why? I hate OBS sometimes. Hey, Jimbo. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we're going to reduce some GAC, buddy. Good to see you. Ranger got destroyed last night. Big time. And I got destroyed. Pilsy. I don't even want to look at how much I still owe Pilsy. That guy was insane last night. He wouldn't stop. He would not stop, skewers. This was a full bottle of Fernet Branca. It's basically empty. Had a few shots in there, but he was relentless last night. I knew I was in trouble when we went from Scribe stream, like, oh, we'll just go hang out with Tess and we'll answer some questions and I can sober up a little bit. And then I got in there with Dagger, who set my ass up. And as soon as I saw Pills, I'm like, oh, no. And it wasn't just him donating to me. He went hard after Tess and gave him tons of subs and stuff. He wouldn't stop, man. I'm like, no. Oh man, he was relentless last night there, Tass Nix. But good to see you, Jimbo, Tass. The call's up, but if you don't want to, that's, I totally understand. You're probably sitting here like me going, I saw the screen do a thing. Do you have a boo-boo? Did you take something out? He started his attack run again. Okay. Well, the good news is he put a very light front wall defense in front of me. As you have any thoughts, you're more welcome. I'll tell you what I'm going to use here in a second. Very light, but that only means one thing. Either he went super efficiency, which our Jabba kind of caught him off guard there. Or there's going to be a few GLs here in the back. I mean, one GL on the front wall. Oh, very nice, Jimbo. Says, Ranger so close to unlocking C3P. Oh, I'm very happy for you, man. Nice. Integral part of any complete roster. Okay, we're gonna get ready to start here. I'm before drunkiness happened last night, and I mean serious drunkiness. Okay, so what we're gonna use here, we're gonna use Bane on this. Tass, I don't know how you feel about Bane with the 75, 50, 25. I think it should be okay. That's fine. Adrad, we're going to use Treya, isolate Radis, and it'll get through. Okay, so we just have to isolate him and then go after, I'm assuming K2SO, because he's going to be taunting a lot here. The Mercs, we're going to do JML, Jedi Revan, and Jedi Cal. Lurchmater is a bow. And then the crew team, we're going to use Gas, Rex, and Fives. Actually, I don't think we have Gas, Rex, and Fives. Didn't we change that? Yeah, we don't have Gas, Rex, and Fives. Damn it, what else? 93. That's not going to work for us. I told him we were putting him on defense. Yeah, what else? 93. We got a problem here. You wanted me to use gas, and I don't have gas, so you're going to have to give me another team there, brother, for the crew stuff. Brother, I feel like I'm going to sleep until Sunday, man. I got harmed so badly last night. It's the first time I've woken up ever. Even with all my proper procedures, you know me, drinking a shit ton of water, taking a leave, doing all the necessary steps. and I woke up. I felt like I died. Cass feels like he died. Everybody feels like we died last night. Also, Ranger for Starkiller. Do I have Zetas on those characters I need? What? No, we put them. Remember, we pulled all those other teams that we had on defense prior, which I mean, we won, but I mean, I thought we went a little too hard on defense. Remember, we changed out the Vanguard teams for like Yaz and Queen Amidala and what's his name, Balin, because we were like, we would have been nice to have Balin against that JMK. Yeah, would have been nice. No, you do not need Zetas for the characters for the Starkiller event. It's pretty much a very straightforward event. Yeah. That's okay. Well, we just need another team. That's all right. There will. And Tasnik's suspension should be fine against Queen Amidala with or without the Wampacron. Especially with, I think we can get away with. That's okay. I got you, Jimbo. Well, I don't want to use the Wampacron there. We could use the Wampacron on Wampa for some Wampin action. You know what I'm saying? We got to see what's in the back. So, do we? All right, let's do this for this battle first. So if we go Sith here and we go, okay, Banus and Sacrificial Lamb. You don't get past the first battle? Is that what gear you go? Starkiller? I'm trying to remember, Skewers. Was Starkiller something you needed Zetas and stuff on the characters to pass, or was it just a gear check? Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've done that event. What would we want on here? Probably armor pen. We do have the Nasty Cron we can put on with 205. I don't know if we want that for something else. I mean, I could do the Wampacron. I'm not against a task. It's fine. It's creamy. It's delicious. I could use this Ahsoka Tana Fulcrum Cron. I'm not opposed to that either. I do trust Task that you're saying that you do want to use Wampa here with the Cron on Banus. We just want to have Wampa for like a job in the back. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we can use this Ahsoka Tana Fulcrum Cron with the 66.9%, the perfect amount of farmer penetration here. I think this will be a better option. We can save Wampa for Saw. I agree. We'll have Job. I know there's some more GLs in the back. I don't know. I got a funny feeling about that. I just think that there's going to be some funky stuff in the back. And if we can't use Wampa because they put the Swordy Cron on Jabba, then we can do the other stuff. High crit damage. I can do that. Is 77.46% crit damage enough for you? I can do that. I can go with this Cron. I'm okay with it. Crit damage it is. And Task we trust. I mean, he's only the #1 player in the world. How dare you be the best player in the world? I'm not going to listen to you. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. You think only 2 GLs in the back? I think like 3, maybe? Like, I think he put 4 down total. Like, he had 6 GLs for offense. All right, we're going to go with a high crit damage Cron. That's pretty good, I think. 77.46% with all the other good stuff. I like it. All right, let's do this battle. All right. Oh, look. First we suck. Then we swipe. I hate this goddamn 25-75 bullshit. Ah. Suck. Wipe. Get out of here. Good call, Tass. They were not able to overcome the sucking and the swiping. Let's figure out what we want to use against crew here. We don't have gas, but we need to figure that out. Then we'll go bow here. We'll do the rest of your stuff here. On this Adrad team with the Kron, you said isolate Adrad. I didn't... Brother, I'm in drunky state still. Do I just attack K2SO at this... Or do I just, kill him and then... I mean, what's the guidelines on this? The bylaws. What are we doing here on this team? We'll use Sith. I'm assuming that the team is Treya, Nihilus, and Savaji. And what kind of Kron do we want on this? Aragon, it was unbelievably rough. I got my ass kicked. Isolate Radis and take out K2. Try not to hit him too much at first. It's not a huge lift with Treya. Okay. What do we want on her for a Kron? Get some good options here. Don't have a ton of dark side. We're not using this one. Crit chance, crit damage. I don't think really does anything for us. That's not bad actually. Health and protection, tenacity. Yeah, that makes us very defensible there. Hey, Depressed Wampa, what's up, buddy? I'm drinking an assload of coffee right now because I literally died last night. I was reborn last night, kids. Pillsy. I still haven't looked at how much more I owe that motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, I think the protection, tenacity, health on this would be good. So we'll go with that Kron here versus this Adrad team. I think that's... With a FDC like that, I think we should go with this hard. So we're going to isolate Adrad. We go after K2SO. I just think using basics at the beginning, just let Nihilus do his thing, and then we'll just start wrecking shop. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Depressed Wampa. Yeah, delicious Jay. Mr. J ain't feeling very delicious this morning. I feel like I died. Do you think that would stop me from doing the show? I don't think so. What do you got for me, Noel? Don't we wish we had line speed tokens when GLs came out? Yes. Would have been nice. Okay, so just isolate, go after Adrad, I guess, and ignore K2SO as much as possible. Got you. Okay. Okay, there's the thing. Let's just go after you. Stucky. Hey, cooldown increase. I love it. Alright, isolate Mr. Man. Alright. And we'll just keep hitting him. Alright, that's enough out of you. Alright. Back to you. It's obnoxious. Sucky. Oh, I should have gone after K2SO. Oh, I fucked that up. You can't die because Jin's there. Alright, let's get Jin out of there. Probably screwed this up. Yeah, I'm just realizing that. Yeah, let's see if we can get him out of there. Sucky, sucky. Forgot about that. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, now I'm in trouble. You got a thing. Let me take that off you. Wow. And you're back. Isolate again. Do that. And then... Okay. Now let's try it again. There we go. I forget about that bullshit, man. There. I'm gonna kill you. No, you won't. But I literally annihilate. No, you can't do that. I'm sorry, what else 73? I forgot about that. You got to give me a little bit of wiggle room here. That is a very effective counter, for sure. I forgot about that horse shit, man. A little bit, yeah. I did stay past my bedtime just a little bit, yeah. Thank you. Tasnik said, well done. Man, that's high praise, man. If Tasnik said you did a good job, man, like, you should just, like, teen girl cry, because that's amazing. I feel good about my life choices when Tass says shit like that. Okay, we don't have a team for crew team yet. Noel just messaged me, says, oh, by the way, you shouldn't go to Tasnik's stream. Mo Pillsbury wants to hurt you. Thanks, Noel. I'm glad you're here to tell us these things. Tasnik, can you take the professor and plug him back and take him in the back and plug him to the hyperdrive? Well, thank you for that, Noel. I'm glad you're here to tell us these things. You think? Where were you 12 hours ago? What else in 3? If Taz wants to provide input on the crew team, that would be super. Yeah, what do we want to do against this? I don't know what we use against that. Probably something... Maybe Gungans? Because they don't give a shit about the damage input? It went very well. I don't know what it came up to. I'll have to look at it later, their task, but it went very well. Let's just say I will probably be doing another cosplay costume here in the very near future. Plus, we still have the 31st we're doing, so I think the fundraising is going very, 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 very well. I mean, I wish I could say I use the funds for, you know, hookers and blow, but I don't. I use it for, you know, costumes and maintenance and other stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, and all things, Pillsy, he's awesome because he supports that. So does GLD. So does a lot of the skewers. You know, they support what I do with my cosplays, for all the events that we do and stuff. And I mean, that's what I use it for. And you know, so we have different mechanisms. We have the actual Tiltify. We have that I use for costumes, which has allowed me to do the Darth Maul costume on the 31st. That provides not just, you know, the lightsaber, but it's the makeup, it's the horns, it's the costume, it's everything, right? And those guys support that, and I love them for it because it allows me to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of work. It can be stressful at times, but it's worth it because of what we do. And on the 31st, we'll raise a bunch more money for ACS, and then, you know, I'll go terrorize the neighborhood. I mean, I have a very blessed life. I suffer for my craft, don't get me wrong, but I'm very blessed. What do we think about this crew team? What do you got for input there, Tass? And by the way, Tass, if you would like to talk to me, I am in the RSG Jedi Academy Zoom call if you want to join me. If not, if you don't have it, I'll send it to you. We're gonna bow this. What did we say for Mercs? Shin Hati, I don't like killing her, but we have to. Derp, 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 derp. What did we say for we want to do for the Mercs? JML, okay. I mean, we've got it. Might as well use it. Yeah, we just don't know what to use here. I'm thinking Gungans. I think the AoE will and stuff with, but these Phalanx, I don't know if that'll take that out. They have bulk, no defense. But as long as they don't have full health and protection, we'll be fine because they won't get the damage modifier. I just don't know if we want to go Phalanx or we want to go Turples on. Yeah, Tass is over on YouTube. I'll see if I can get him over in the Zoom call, but he could be busy with the kids and stuff like that, and that's totally understandable if he's not available. Yeah, we don't have a lot of data on that. I mean, I know it's a team we put down, but I don't know if we have a, yeah. Okay, let's do the bow team here. It's a free counter. God knows I love my... Alright, we're going to bring in IG-12 and Beskar Mando. Again, I've never seen it. This is what I look like all the time doing charity stuff. And our good friend Lost Swamp Rat's providing me an animatronic Grogu we're going to be using in the near future. So, yes. Alright, what do we want here? Hey, there's Task over on Twitch. There you go. Easy forgot it. What do I want to use here? I mean, Rolocron for sure, but I'm still thinking about that goddamn crew team. That's okay. I mean, yeah, it's Tess, we've had a rough night, buddy. No, you do the fights, and when you're done, you can join me. I sent you the link when you're done with the with your Patreon stuff, which is more important. Then you can come join me. Just cruising through Wisconsin landscape, so just listening from here. Oh, gotcha, buddy. All right, we're gonna go with Bo, Beskar, IG-12. We have to kill the Schmader. Roger. Okay, I think this looks good. Is there anything else I need to think about here? 33. All right, we got to kill Vader, and then we'll take it from there. And we have to protect the baby. I think you like me to use the Armor Shred first ability there, Well 73. Yeah, let's protect the baby. We'll go Armor Shred first. I think that's what you like me to use here. We'll do this. That. All right. Okay. Let's Armor Shred first, because I think that's what he likes. Yeah, you got to protect the baby. All right. Protect the baby. There we go. Protecting the baby. Alright, we're beating his ass. Alright, now we go big hit. Big money. Big cash prizes. Oh, it's looking good. He's in the yeller. We're going to do a whistling birds here next because I think the baby's okay. Put that on Bo because she's going to go get medieval on his ass. Yeah, she's doing good work there. No, we may have to protect the baby. You know what? I am going to protect the baby. There we go. Yeah. But we got to protect the baby. You get out of here. There you go. We'll do a heal on the baby. You know what? Just because we can. Okay. Alright. Here, eat that. Yeah. I can see what you did there. Let's do this on you, buddy. There you go. Delicious. As long as you protect the baby, I mean, you'll be fine. Yeah. Dark side Kron with bulk. Oh, and the baby said, no, I don't think so. Okay, and then what are we doing here? Let me look again. Derpity derp derp derp. Here we Jedi Mevin, J-Mel, Jedi Revan, Jedi Cat. And we're gonna go after the Shin Hati. And we'll go. There he is. And then we want Revanus. Oh, I don't know what's my best protections I got. Let me see here. How about this one? Yeah, oh, that's not really good. We could use the Nescron. I'm not really using the Nescron for anything, but it does have a shit ton of AP and protection. I think that might be good for us. I don't really think I'm going to go solo Emphas Nest on anything here, so I think this might be good. 43% protection with 205% armor pen. Yes, I think it might be good. I think we're going to use this. Yes. I don't know. I feel like it might do some harm to this team. Now, on their Kron, they've got the Maricron, but yeah. Let's see what they do initially. We may just cleanse, send it to Cal, let Cal do his thing. We're going to go after Shin Hati. I don't like beating the crap out of Shin Hati, but, you know, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. You know, I mean, it's not my fault they were put on defense. If anything needs to be changed here, speak up or forever hold your peace. Yes, good. Excuse me. McDonald's is coming up and saying hello to me. Okay, let's do this. I didn't see anything in the chat, so let's rock and roll, baby. And do a little bit of that. I mean, you can counter. No, Shin Hati. No, you're going to get marked and you're going to get beaten. That's right. You're going to get ability blocked. You're going to get all the things and stuff. Now you're dead. That's what you get, Shin Hati. Being a hottie. Yeah, let's do that because I don't want you doing your horse crap. All right, let's flip this back to you. Oh, delicious. Oh, here, eat this. I don't like that armor shred. Delicious. Yes. Nope. Sorry, that's not going to work. Yeah, now you're double dead. Here, now you can get a mark. I took care of the hottie. Now you're gonna get it. Oh, what's this, Cal? Oh, Cal, Valen's talking some mad shit over there. What do you think about that? Here. you missed your execute. You missed. How do you miss that? I didn't. Right. Now we got to figure out what the fuck we want to use against crew. That's your input on this would be fantastic. We have a lot of good options, but like, how hard do we want to go at that? You know, we have a lot of good choices, but I mean, do we think Gungans would be good there? I kind of think Gungans would be, right? But what Gungans? We don't have gas. That was our first option. So we're going to save all our GLs and bullshit for the back. In case they've got bullshit in the back, which I feel like they will. We got to be clean, so we got to think about that. Our opponent is still attacking, eh? Eh? Let's see how we're doing. Besides the one Jabba that bit him in the ass, I think we're doing okay. He's doing his damnedest. Okay. Yeah, we gotta kind of think about what we want to use for crew here. It's got the Kron. It's got the bulk with extra health, potency, crit damage. Whenever they start with full health and protection at the start of the turn, they deal 100% more damage on their turn. I just feel like Gungans would be able to take that. But I am open to suggestions. I mean, if we want to go a little bit harder at this, I'm okay with that. I just don't know what we want to use. Mandalorian Martin, what's up, buddy? Says, honestly, reality scared for the future of EA. Well, we'll see what happens. They just got bought out, I think. So we'll see. We'll see where it all ends up. But for right now, we'll just continue on to where the cards land. There, Mandalorian Martin. I think it's going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay, dokie. Oh, there's a critter. Hello, critter. That was a fly. I got it. All right. What else? Any 3 and skewers? What do we want to use here? Problem is, we just don't have any good information about what this team is. Well, yeah, I mean, they own a lot of stuff, Mandalorian Martin, and it ain't changed anything. Like, you know, so I mean, they have investments everywhere, and nothing's really changed with the other companies, so I'm not worried. What do I want to use here? Jedi Knight, Luke, and CLS. Well, we could go CLS. I mean, I don't like CLS because we'll get the bullshit with crew, so I don't want to use CLS here. I don't even like Dash Honshu because of that turn meter taken away and what crew will do, man. That terrifies me. How many times have we been caught in that goddamn turn meter loop with the crew with one of those teams? Where we're just sitting there beating their ass and like nothing's happening. I'm not... Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the only Star Wars game active right now. Okay, you're thinking Jedi then. Okay. We'll get some input from Task. He's helping a Patreon right now. So Jedi Luke, Army Yoda. Cock T? I mean, who do we want to go after first here? Do we want to go after Red Lobster or we want to go after Dark Ray? Ugh. That's okay, Mandalore Martin. You have no... We're just glad to have you here, buddy. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Okay, but what do we want as a third then? I'm thinking Shock. I don't know. And we could go Kenobicus. Not using GK. I mean, having a tank in there might be pretty advantageous to what we're doing. I don't know if we'll have the firepower to kill stuff. But then again, without a tank, these two are open to getting damage. I kind of like a tank more than I like shot. Not you. The other GK. Yeah, I like I like the crit immunity thing too. Okay, what do we want as a cron then? Let's go light side. 25% turn meter wouldn't be a bad thing. Let me look at the other ones here. Yeah, I like the 25. Just what I want to add for. I kind of like the 10. Oh. No, we want 25. We don't know. Yeah, that's a good question, Task. Let me equip this cron, then we'll look at it. So we have Crew, Dark Ray, and I don't know if she'll be accessible. We're going to go after Red Lobster for the seafood lover and all of us first. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to Dark Side Ray immediately, right? I mean, we only have the Gettysburg Address of kits and her stuff. I don't know how that works if she's not with... I think she's still stealth, right? Am I crazy on this, guys? Meh. Probably. But I do like GK here for the crit immunity. We just constantly send Luke to go kick the shit out of them. Stun, do the things... Try to kill Red Lobster. If we can get Ray, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to killing Ray immediately. If they don't have health and protection, that the good thing is that then they don't get the bonus. That's the level 6 on the Datacron. I've never faced this before, so I don't know how this is going to play out. Now, if we wanted to be a little bit harder on this, we could go like Queen Amidala with the boys. But we don't know what's in the back. So this is the tricky part. We've got this team in the front with Crew, Dark Ray, and Red Lobster. We don't want to go too hard because we don't know how many GLs are in the back, right? Because we only saw one GL in the front total. Sorry, there's a little gnat flying around. Are we comfortable with this? What else? If you're comfortable with this, I'm going to do it. I don't know how this is going to play out. Again, this is... Welcome to threes, guys. First week of threes. We are literally pulling shit out of our fourth point of contact. I'm okay with this. He's going to get master's training. If you have a hangover, it can work. All right, I'm going in. Like you. Okay, let's do the thing. Okay, we got rid of that. Oh, we can go after... Oh... Ow. God damn it. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, buddy. Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go hard at this. Yeah, it just does.
It's not a game.
That's
It is
okay.
a game, but it's not a game.
I know, right? Oh man. It wouldn't let me go back to Ray. For some reason, I kept trying to click her. It would not let me go back to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was giving. It's like she was not targetable. Whittle 73. All right, let's just go hard at this. I think with. I know. It would not let me switch. Like I was going after her, but then it would say like, "Oh, sorry, you can't go after Ray again." It's like what?
Mm-hmm. I guess I can turn my video off because you don't have it set up to have video on here, right? That was a
no, you don't. Well, I mean, I could
night.
put you on here if you want. Here, let me put.
No, I don't care. I was just asking.
That's okay. There you go. There's a giant task. Look at him with his little fez. Look at him.
There you go. There you go. Get a good look at every pore. All of that.
What a night, man. Oh man. Oh, God.
I mean, if I sound like I'm dying just from exhaustion, that's probably at least half true, but
That's
most
not
of it
wrong.
is this sinus thing, man.
Mine is from pills. I have a pills problem. I think we just go. I think we go Queen Amidala here. We have plenty of GLs. If there's any GLs in the back, we have like 5 we haven't even used yet. We haven't used any GLs. So whatever he has in the back, I just think we go hard at this. I think we do 75, 50, 25 on the Kron.
Do you got like Malgus?
Yeah, I do have. I've got Malgus. Yeah.
Because, I mean, sure, fear might help slow them down. That's why you used Malik with Bane, right?
Right.
I expect Queen for sure will work, but if you wanted to try, I think Malgus could do it. Because, yeah, you can't drain crew, but you can shock him, and then, like, later in the fight, you'll have the healing immunity from 3-stack Malik.
Sure.
Stuff like that. I think you'll probably have the fight closed out before then, though.
Yeah, let's do Queen here. Let's go hard. I was down to
You
try.
can find
We
a
had
good use for Malgus somewhere else, I'm sure. Nothing wrong
yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
We got a Finn team. We got to go beat his ass with on that. So but yeah, we'll do 75, 50, 25, and all this stuff and things. I think Obi-Wan hitting underneath, all that stuff will be good. So yeah, that is such a weird fight because you can't go after Dark Ray, like it keeps switching, right? Like you, and then crew taunts, and then you're going after Red Lobster, and you can't get to him because they keep. It's definitely an interesting team here. All right, let's do this. All right. Thing. Can we go after Ray? Will allow us? No. Can we go after Red Lobster? Yes. This team is something else, man.
Yeah, pretty thick.
Okay, we got Ray out. That's great. Now we can do the thing. Yes.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we should have used Queen immediately. Yeah, should have done. That team is no joke, man. You're fixing Pimpo? He didn't say that well, 73. What do you mean? What the fuck? He sliced through my team for 57, so maybe he can offer input. Well, you think? Oh, Lord. God bless you, my child. Oh, man. Hey, Kimmy, baby. She says, both of my favorite content creators at the same time. Good afternoon, Skiers and Rainer. Task all is well with everyone. Sure. Let's go with that. Oh, look. Look at all the GLs in the back. What a surprise. Oh, actually, it's only 2. Wow, he really went light on the defense, man. Huh. You did call it exactly what L73. 2 GLs defense, and he's already dropped battles? He's really doing the efficiency fight here, Das. And we've got the advantage.
He's dropping fights.
Yeah, he dropped against Jabba Nobata.
Can't be doing that, I'm afraid.
I mean, yeah, we drop it. We did a 2, he did a 3, so we got a little bit more banner. I think he was at 517. We're at 528 on the front wall when we first started. So, actually, let me share the screen so you can see this live.
No. I mean, I don't mind being a couple seconds behind watching you there.
Okay.
Because I've got you on monitor B, and I've got Vextron on monitor A. I'm supporting everybody.
Vex, man, that's my boy. Good morning, everybody. Me and Tass are recovering from the beating we took last night. Holy moly, guacamole! I took an extra beating last night.
He took it. Yeah, I was mostly just sipping a little bit here.
He was doing a little sipping, but I mean, so glad. This is the first time in my life I'm ever going to say this, Tass. I'm glad I ate some McDonald's last night, or I would have been big trouble this morning. Oh Lord, Pilsy was ruthless. Like that, I've never seen Pilsy that ruthless before. He's done a lot of stuff to me in the past, their Tass, but I've never seen him like that. Oh yeah, he wasn't just hitting me with the clink. He was going after Taz too with all the subs and Jesus Christ. What level hype train did we hit? It was insane. It was like something ridiculous. It was just God. You think mobile gaming is growing larger than the console market? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I think they have their niche. Like, if you look at mobile games, bless you, Pills, or Tass. If you look at, they're different. Like, there's certain console games that will never, like, console games will always be there. You know, that you just can't do on a phone. But there's also things on a phone that you can do that are like quicker and easier on a phone with certain games, whether you look at Raid Shadow Legends and stuff. I think they just have a niche. They each have an itch that you can scratch at different times. So, yeah, I don't think that's ever going to change. Maybe in the future technology changes, but I don't see it. You all right there, Taz? You've been sneezing.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I mean, I'm just,
blow your
exploding.
Nose,
yeah, be right back.
Okay, now we can go hard after this stuff. Big time hard. All right, what else? 73. We're going to pick one team at a time. You tell me what to use, and we'll rock and roll. Because we have the meat. You want me to JMK, Jabba, and Malgas. Got it. Aragon, there was a lot of subs flying last night. A shit ton, and it all is because of Pilsy. He was not farting around. Console can, but I mean, you've seen stuff in the past with console where they try to monetize. Remember Battlefront 2 and what they try to do with that shit? So I think monetization is something that all games are going to be trying to do, right? I mean, that's just the nature of the business, but I think mobile games allows you to do it a little bit better with the stuff. But I think consoles trying to catch up to that because they're like, yes, you can buy the game, but if you want all this free cool stuff, or not free, the cool stuff, you can pay a little bit more. So I know, like, was it FIFA Soccer or something that they tried that shit and it didn't go very well because people were really pissed off about it. So Xbox is being dumb and trying to raise prices too much. Consoles are getting to be expensive. They really are, yeah. In a way, it is very much, I mean, there's always going to be a monetary value to any game. I don't care what it is. the initial purchase, the other stuff afterwards. Mobile games are more what you call the gotcha games. I mean, you can look at any game on mobile, whether it's Candy Crush, this game, other games. They're going to try to take advantage of. They set the parameter for you to want to spend money in the game. I think consoles are trying to get to that point. Yes, buy this game, but you know, if you want some other stuff with these packs that we're providing, you know, yeah. So, I think everybody has a mobile phone. Not everybody has a console and/or PC, right? So I think that's the difference. There's just games on your phone, and people just are not going to want to make the investment in, you know, a new Xbox or whatever, right? Or get a new computer. Some will, and that's fine. But I mean, it's a big investment to do PC and or console games than it is your phone. Phone, you just have your phone to download the game, and then you're playing the game. You know, so as I said, they have their niches.
Well, I think as a
Right.
percentage of people who play games at all, the portion, the proportion of mobile gamers is growing
Yes.
much faster than console. So to say, not to say that console is dying, I'm not going anywhere near so far. Uh, but yeah, I expect that, you know, more and more people will want different types of games available on mobile. The future is probably having something like a game that actually transitions across truly anything, right? It's the same game whether you're playing it on the phone, on the PC, on a console, something like that. I think that's probably you know, the reason they don't do that right now is it's kind of infeasible from a controls point of view. Somebody has an advantage in terms of real controls, and it's usually not the mobile gamer. And then when they compensate for that, like if you ever played Call of Duty Mobile versus Call of Duty, it is
Different.
laughably easier to aim in Call of Duty Mobile than it is in Call of Duty. So yeah, there are design problems, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you're. Again, I think you have limitations on the phone, right? So, like you said, there are certain games you can play anything on your phone, but there are limitations. Again, it's your phone. You know, it's not like you're using an iPad or, you know, something along, you know, it's got a bigger screen where you can take advantage of that. Plus, there's the processing power. And I also think like games like Baldur's Gate 3, World of Warcraft, and these other games that exist out there that people really like playing, just you can't do that on your phone. To an extent you can right now, but it's not the same. Again, it's very niche. What you can do on a computer and or console is different than what you can do on your phone, right? But I think I agree. Mobile gaming is definitely growing because it's easy. It's right there. Like you see everybody do stuff for their phone. I watch sports ball on my phone. Like I'll have
Yeah.
sports ball on my phone while I'm doing something else. It's fantastic. I don't get me wrong. I love it. But
And
it's
games are going to be designed around short-term play. Like they expect you, like SWGOH, the main battles are 5 minutes.
yeah,
Or, you know, this is not the same for every game, but depending on what it is, like if any of you played Wild Rift, I personally haven't played it, but I have a lot of friends that have. That's kind of like the mobile version of the, you know, League of Legends. The main map of League of Legends is Summoner's Rift, and that's what they've translated into the mobile. The game is simplified and it is significantly faster. You're talking about a full game in less than 20 minutes. Now, that might seem like a lot sitting around on a phone,
right.
but for anybody playing that on a computer, playing the actual league, you know, proper, that's usually like a 30 to 45-minute game. And so that's, you know, for somebody, you know, you could see in the future where somebody who wanted to have a majority of the same experience would just prefer to be able to do that on mobile, not have to make any investment. I love being a PC gamer, but there's a case to be made that, wow, I could play all these games in a way that I'm cool experiencing it from the phone that I was going to have anyway.
Right. Reality, would that make this game too easy if they added an option to skip journeys for $50? I think we're kind of tending that way. I mean, eventually this game's going to become like World of Warcraft. Like when you join this game, like they and Tass knows what I'm talking about. Like World of Warcraft got to a point where it's like nobody wants to play the game if they have to grind 70 levels. Like it's just not something that they want you to do. I do think eventually they will have a paid option where it's like, if you join this game and pay this amount of money, you can start at whatever.
We already have this. This is literally a Lightspeed
Bundle, yeah.
Things that cost us hundreds, potentially thousands of dollars when they were brand new, you're picking up for pennies on the dollar with Lightspeed bundles.
Yeah.
And this is why, like, I think folks, I know we talked a lot about this last night, and I don't intend to go right back into Relic Delta, but the idea that ultimately Relic Delta is meant to be pushing players out of the mid game towards the end game, when they're already doing so many things and have done things that are meant to, again, push you out of the early game into the mid game. I see them helping helping people close the gap, because the more people that they have, progress towards the end game, the higher the probability is that you're going to want to spend. And that's ultimately what they want. And you know that, I know that, as long as we all know that.
Yes.
CG knows that. So everybody's being honest. I'm not worried about it.
The people that pay money in this game keep the game alive. Yeah. The only thing I was kind of like last night, my big thing was like, let's just be honest about what we're doing here. It's right. Like, it's like, if you want a Relic Delta, fine, but for the reason we need players to want to evolve. You have to give a reason for them to evolve. Just say we need more money, buddy, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Just say it. It's like, we need more money. Hey, yeah, we need more money. Would they make this game too easy if they added bundle $50 to fully unlock General Skywalker skipping his journey? I would be okay with that. Having someone suffer that goddamn event. If they offered packs to skip that kind of horse shit, please put that in the game. I would be okay with it. Trust me. Or you can spend 18 hours like I did trying to unlock the event. I don't know. Let me think about this. Hours of my life back for $50. Yeah, I'll pay the $50. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we always need the new, fresh content, but I think older content, like, and I'm sure you've dealt with this task, is like, how do I beat this event? How do we beat this event? Like, we've got gas and all these other events. It's like,
Yeah, I kind of get to, get out of jail free on those questions, because I tell people that my experience is worthless compared to what they're going through now.
Yeah.
Like, people going through these events have different stuff, for the most part, available to them than what I would have had to have done at the time.
Okay, let's get back into some GAC. Good questions,
Sure.
good topic. Yeah, absolutely. But I do need to kick the shit out of stuff. And yeah, what do we want to use against Ahsoka, Sabine, and the old Wat Tamboris?
I mean, it's either a GL or it's Great Mothers.
We could do Great Mothers, but do we want to use Great Mothers against that? We can go hard.
I think that's a perfectly appropriate application to kill a GL.
Oh, I agree. Great Mothers is great. Because you mark Sabine, then you mark Wat, then you go after Ahsoka. It's not hard. There's no Ezra in there.
Personally, I would go after. Well, I guess you could kill Sabine first. I like the idea of stopping Wat from doing.
Do you go Wat first, sure.
But no. I don't. I think ultimately it would be the same banners. I think you'd be fine either way. Preference.
Yeah, no, I pulled them off defense, buddy. We can go Great Mothers here. We can go Great. It's just a normal team, right? Where's what's her name?
Yeah, Morgan Spirit.
Spirit, yeah. All right, and then we'll go Dark Side.
You're blessing Spirit.
Yeah, you bless Spirit. You go right after Wat. I mean, he's going to do his tank tech.
Or Sabine. I truly do not think it'll make a difference.
I don't think it. You know what? I'll play it like you do. I don't think it does. I don't think it matters if I go after Wat or Sabine first. I just.
Yeah.
Wat's not going to do any damage. So, but he could. I don't know what Wat's going to do, but.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my cron. Sorry. What do I want to use here?
The Mandalorian Martin says, reality, I know everyone wants a Battlefront 3. I don't know if CG would ever do it, since they're doing a good job here with Galaxy of Heroes. So the idea of making something like the next Battlefront game on mobile,
no way.
No, I think that you trying to have a Battlefront level experience on mobile has a lot of technical limitations. I don't know if CG or anybody could really do with it well, because there's a lot going on there.
Okay, so we'll mark Watt first, then we'll go after Sabinus, then we'll go and do our thing against a Shrokatana.
Mm-hmm. Now, Aragon Bromson has a good question here for you. He says, how does the relic delta that CG is working to introduce differ from what Marvel Strike Force pushed? And we know that this testing is still going to go on for some time, so we're still a ways away from the final
Yeah, we
product.
don't have the final product.
But what, you being in the test program, how would you answer this question based on where we are on the testing road right now?
It's different. I mean, I know what Marvel Strike Force did, but it's similar, but it's not. It's the best way I can put it with what Marvel Strike Force did, right? There's never an apple to apples kind of comparison when you look at something like this. I mean, at the end of the day, my big thing is, I talked about this last night in my drunky state. It's like, I've been so focused on the micro, I wasn't looking at the macro, but okay, fine. It's coming. Relic Delta is happening. It's going to be a thing that we have to deal with. My thing is, like, I don't think if you're Relic 7 or have a 3 relic difference, like we've seen the new numbers, I think they're okay. We still have more work to do on that. It's just a matter, what do you want that relic delta, the big number, to be, right? Do you want it at 4? Do you want it at 5? What does that look like? Like, what is the difference that you want to, because you're trying to balance two things here. You're trying to balance, players that have made the investment, that have invested in relics, versus, players that are, doing a lower investment, but we want the strategy, we want the tactics, so it's a balanced thing. But again, they've extended the test program. We kind of know where CG is. They told us they want Relic 4 to hurt, and they want Relic 5 to have no shot in hell of doing anything. That was their words, not mine. Those are their words, because they want to push progression. The bigger thing I think we need to look at is, in the long term, fine, if we have a Relic Delta as player base, we'll adapt to it. Like we always do. When Datacrons came out, we adapted to it, right? And other things that they've done. Really what it comes down to for you light spenders and free to play, how much of an economy change, which we have still not gotten an answer of what that's going to look like, it's going to be, right? How long and or what is available to you to get your characters in a reasonable Relic Delta progression to do something. And that's going to be the bigger thing that is more concerning to me is, they've said all this stuff like new characters, you won't have to use old gear for. Okay, what does that mean? We're changing the economy and we're going to make it, stuff more accessible for you guys to do stuff. Right. What does that mean? What does that look like? So again, I'm not so much worried about the actual delta. The initial delta was ridiculous, and we've got it down to reasonable numbers, in my opinion. And we're still working on 3 and 4 and 5, what those final numbers will look like. But at the end of the day, once we know it, then how quickly can you guys get the stuff you need to close that gap? That's going to be the big thing, right? Because I've done testing. If you're at a 2 relic delta, you're fine. Like literally, I've done all the testing against counters and stuff, whether it's Ufus versus Rey or Great Mothers versus GL Ahsoka. At a 2 relic delta, you're going to be fine. And if you had Datacrons, which we have not had a chance yet, I think you're going to be even better. 3 seems still a little punishing, but it's way more reasonable than it was. 4 and 5, I mean, CG's made it very clear. You're going to get hurt, and there's a couple niche things that you can do. Datacrons might help, but I mean, that's a lot of damage, and or the damage you're doing is significantly reduced.
Out of curiosity, what do you know about MSF in terms of what it costs to get a new character? Because Mandalorian Martin says, reality, I do see a difference. Marvel Strike Force makes characters easier. Galaxy of Heroes makes it harder to get good characters. And we could certainly, make the point that within Galaxy of Heroes itself, that's definitely untrue, right? They've definitely significantly lowered the cost and the price of entry to the newest content. But still, how does that actually stack up against something like MSF? What is their cost per character these days?
Right, and I don't know that information, so I can't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe Martin or somebody else in the chat.
Somebody knows, or like
I'm assuming that there's a cost-based evaluation going into that. Mandalorian Martin, you're saying it's more accessible in MSF than SWGOH. That'd be surprising because to get a brand new character in this game these days, it's about $120. Legit.
At the high end, yeah.
Yeah, to buy a brand new marquee and and I'm talking about riding out its marquee event where you're picking up the daily 15 shards, and by the end of its first marquee run, you've unlocked it at 7 stars. That type of thing, that costs about $120. Compared to, just a couple years ago, it was between $300 and $400 just to get shards. And there was no daily refreshable event where you'd get some very useful, very necessary materials. That was just shards. Everything else was your problem. So I'd have to hear that MSF is really effectively making it cheaper than $120 per new marquee release.
I mean, honestly, what I'm paying for new characters, every month I play about $80 because I always get the new pack, $30, right? And I also you have to get the bundle for the $20 the pass, right? Because you're gonna need that. So that initially I put $50 in and then $30 in, but because of the crystals I get from this game being a veteran player, I'm not investing any other money in crystals because I don't need to. That's where that additional cost for newer players comes in. What you brought up was $120. So
well, and Martin went to specify he was mostly referring to journey guide characters, and he said would making light speed bundles permanent help new players. Would that help the game or hurt it to make light speed bundles permanent? What do you think about that? They're
going to be permanent. We've already seen that in the SWGOH events. I mean, they're going to make all those for $10, which isn't crazy. It's crazy. Ray, SLKR, you go down the line, I mean, they're going to put those in the game. We've already seen that. We don't know when that's coming in, but that effect is coming around the corner where you can basically, whatever you need, you want to pay $10, bam, Relic 5, there you go. New character, get the GL. Now you still have to go through the GL journey, but you get all the characters, and then you're good to go. Now, one thing about Lightspeed bundles you have to be cognizant of is that Lightspeed bundles make a big difference for $10 to get all those characters of Relic 5. You're not worried about signal data, gear, all that stuff, right? But the problem that people have been having with Lightspeed bundles is you're well over your skis on mods, and you're well over your skis on Zetas and other stuff. And especially when you're going for a GL. I mean, a GL takes 120 Zetas to fully complete that character. And new players just don't have that resources. So I'd like to see them maybe add a little bit of that into the equation. Because I would be okay if they made it $20, but you get all the Zetas and stuff for the Lightspeed bundles. But they haven't done that yet.
Fair.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a gas bundle in there, Mandalorian Martin. But you still have to do the event. They're not going to change that you have to actually go get the character. But if you're going in there with Relic 3 and 5 characters in the gas event, you're going to kick the shit out of it. It may take you a couple tries because of the RNG, but you're going to be much better than when we went through it. So.
And Wolfman over on Twitch says, also, SWGOH characters overall are easier because you don't have to worry about the RNG of red stars I've seen in MSF.
I've seen that, yeah.
I've heard about that system. Not good things, but I don't know about it.
Yeah, I just don't know enough about it, All right, let's do Great Mothers versus some Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah. You'll doom whoever you want for one of the sides, bless spirit, and off into the sunset you go, yeah?
Let's do Wat. I'll do Wat first, because...
Now, do you not have a Night Sister Con? Because I think I didn't see one.
Did I not put one on?
I thought it was an Inquisitorius crown I saw.
I don't think I had one.
Damage in the late game is what I'm worried about for you.
I think we're going to be okay. It had a lot of goodies and stuff. I doomed her. Why are we attacking Ahsoka? I hate when they do that. God, targeting in this game, man, makes me ill. She's doomed. Why can't I hit her? God damn it.
Yeah, only great mothers and the blessed ally can freely ignore taunt.
I know, but I don't like it. I hate it, man.
That's also a fair point. Now you
I
just put
hate
it on
it.
auto, yeah?
Yeah, we can put it
You
on
give
the same.
yourself as much time to get to do. I would put it on auto.
I did.
Unironically.
I'm just like, it's so frustrating because you're like, let me click this, and it's like when we were just doing the damn dark side, right? Which is like, I want to kill Ray. Oh God, stop changing my targeting.
Yeah. Wolfman says, "How did gas go for UTAS, and how's it going for Ranger?" I mean, gosh,
You mean
gas was years
JC?
ago
I
for
don't think
me.
you meant like General Skywalker. I think JC. Yeah.
Oh, GAC, how's it going? Yeah, first round, I don't know. I don't have enough experience using Executor against Leviathan to be 100% confident of this. Feel free to check the footage and let me know. But I think I got poor RNG going against Leviathan, and that cost me the win because I otherwise was like up almost 2 fights worth of banners on ground. So that sucked. And then I have an Erodium round 2, which is why we had a stream last night covering TJ's match instead. That was the first like hour and a half of that stream. And then the next like 3+ ish hours of that was Ranger, Pills, Dagger, TJ, all of us jaw jacking together about Relic Delta and Relic 10 long into the night. So it's been a season so far. That's just 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, I won my first round, so we're so far we've the guy had problems with Jabba. We've had 1 drop, but that's okay. The rest of the stuff we looked at, we should. And we're just gonna let Spirit and the girls do their thing here. And
Mandalorian Martin says, "I know the other thing new players mostly hate is the mods in the game. Learning how to make the characters better. There are." Any number of resources that you might check to learn about modding, but if I might shamelessly plug for myself
plug
here,
it, man. I always plug your shit.
there is a video series called How to Mod on my YouTube channel, Tassinix Gaming. You should start with the first video if you're early on in the game, because yeah, it'll teach you the fundamentals about how much energy you should be spending on mods, how to pick them. Where to stop working on them, when to know about just straight up selling it because it's not going to go the way you want it to, or keep on it, work on it later, but for now, spend resources on maybe a better looking candidate mod.
Shit.
All this type of stuff. There's actually 3 in the series, How to Mod 1, 2, 3. And yeah, by the time you get to the 3rd one, we're talking about advanced topics. So it is not the only way to learn about mods, but I am very proud of that series and I stand by it. So check it out if you got concerns. Martin asks you, Ranger, what would you think if CG added a $100 skip bundle for skipping every journey in the game to unlock the journey characters and not wanting to grind? $100 would be absurdly too cheap to do for all the journeys. Like, that ain't happening, Jack. Because they mean for you to have to, prepare the other characters in the journey, and any one of those along the way might tempt you to spend. So if they're offering you a shortcut, they're not going to do it on that kind of a value. Not that cheap, I think.
Time out.
That's what I was afraid of. That's why we really wanted the Night Sister, Kron. I was afraid of that. If you can check real quick on your attacking side about what your Kron was, just to double confirm that we didn't have the right one. Because it would be disappointing to know that we did have the right Kron and then we're still not getting through. That would be lame.
We're at timeout here. That's okay.
You want to double check the Kron you used, clicking the icon for it on the screen?
I was trying.
You have to take it off auto to do that.
Damn. What do we have for? I'm just putting a character up here. Did I have a Night Sister?
That's the enemy Kron. Where's yours?
Oh, I did. I could have used the damn. I did do the wrong Kron. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would rather that be the case because that's an easy fix.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
That's right.
G.I. Joe.
Hey, Interceptor. All right. Job. We're going to use JMK. It's a pretty simple. We'll clean Ahsoka up and stuff. I may have lost the JC. I don't care. We're just having fun. We're talking and stuff.
CG would do $100 each character for Relic 10. I think about it like this. Relic 9 was basically $150 a character. You got more than what you strictly need. You had to buy 2 bundles to get 1 character to Relic 9.
Right.
Buying 1 bundle wouldn't give you enough materials. No. Buying 2 would give you more than enough to finish 1, but certainly not enough to do 2. And that was kind of intentional, right? Like, so I would expect Relic 10 to be effectively not cheaper than 150. Obviously, I'd be delighted if it were somehow less, but I don't see why that would be. Relic 9 was more expensive than Relic 8. Why should not Relic 10 be more expensive than Relic 9? Certainly, at least at first, right? Like, they've made Droid Brains and stuff a lot more accessible in the years following the release of Relic 9, right? They took a while to open it up to be more accessible. And so it would be the same with Relic 10. You're going to have your couple of specific ways that you're meant to earn it. Supply will be very limited. You'll have only a couple of characters, maybe, Relic 10, unless you're willing to buy the packs. Yeah. Tommy says, have we talked about how the Delta is going to drag out battles past 5 minutes? Are timeouts going to become more likely? Before Ranger responds on this, I would just say, if anything, I would think it would make fights more decisive, right? If Delta, I still have faith that Delta will be implemented in a good state. But let's not give them the benefit of the doubt for just a moment and say that it's going to still get implemented with modifiers that are too high. That just means the lower relic team would be getting blown out, right? That feels like a more decisive fight, not really a timeout scenario. Now, what do you say to that, Ranger?
It's going to depend on, like,
the final form, of course.
Yeah, what is the difference, right? And then, with crons and everything, from what I'm seeing, timeout is, like, you're not going to time out if you're 4 relic or 5 relic because you're going to die. So there are some niche teams and stuff, but it's pretty much like our big concern was relic Delta 1, 2, and 3, right? Like, we don't want that to be a thing. But yeah, and I think we're in a good spot on that. Sorry, I'm trying to kill this fat slug. Kill the Jabba, kill the Jabba, kill the Jabba, kill the Jabba.
Batty, Bo Batty. Banana Fana.
You must die. Must die horribly. I can't. This defense cron is just obnoxious.
Defense typically is.
There we go. But yeah, sorry, I was a little focused there. I was in the zone. But yeah, I just think, I don't think anything's going to change significantly with timeout possibilities. And now there are some niche teams. Like, we got, the Rex team with Phoenix, and you got Traya, but I don't think Traya will ever time out because you got Annihilate happen everywhere, right? So let's exclude that. But let's say you're trying to do Phoenix versus Inquisitors. You're Relic 5, the Relic 9. Now, remember, with the Delta where it currently is... I
gotta check on my daughter. I'll be back in just a minute.
Is it possible to time out in that one scenario? Possibly, because you're not doing as much damage. It could happen, but, either that's going to happen or you're going to get destroyed because some RNG happened and they took a turn and you got blitzed, so. Okay, what do we want to use to clean up here on Ahsoka, and what do we want to use the rest of the stuff? We need to kick her ass. Got that goddamn... Yeah, we can do that. I know, but I mean, I'm just bringing up this scenario there, Aragon. You know what I'm saying? Like, if like in that scenario, is it possible? But we already have timeout. Like, you just saw me timeout against Ahsoka, mainly because I brought in the wrong Datacron. But yeah. We wanted to use Wampa versus this. We'll come back to the south. Let's just clear this crap out. Wampa. You said Wampa versus Saul, right? Rectamundo. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'll clear the rest of this stuff and then we'll clear some. Don't really have to do much when Wampa is Wampaing. Jesus Christ, Womps. Oh. Womps. Okay, what else did we say for the north? Let me look here real quick. Sorry, I'm getting spammed because we had TW going on and everything else. What's and we're gonna Malgus that. Okay, let's do that next. Malgus.
All right, we're back.
Yeah. We're gonna do a little Malgus here. What else did we say? And then Enoch, you want to use Darth Revan. Okay, got it. And then for the mothers, you want me to use Bailey. Okay, I got it. I got you. I'm with you, Home Slice. I know how to do things and stuff.
Yep. Classic.
I know.
Yeah, we're at that stage of sinus congestion where every time I go to blow my nose, both my ears go.
That's horrible.
It's so fucking bad, man.
Stick Ray died.
I believe. She was there, and then she was not there.
Yeah, she just went poof. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As his tradition.
It's a great day for Canada, and therefore the world. Bye-bye. Oh, what are you doing over there, Zori? You chilling over there, Zori? Doing a little Zori blissy? A little bliss over there? How about this? How about I suck you off? Oh, you survived it. Oh, you want some? You couldn't stand the lightning afterwards. Yes. All right. And next, we've got for you guys. Let's see. Enoch, you want to do Darth Revan mission Zalbar? Well, I think we can. I think that could work. I'm okay with that. Like that choice. I think it's a good choice. Old Republic action. Alright, actually, I mean, Sith, Empire, Ravanus. Get in there, Darth Ravanus. And then we'll go Old Republic. Mission is Zalbar. There you are. And then I don't think it really matters. We'll go here. Yeah, let's go that.
What else says? Simple request task. Don't get bored or too busy and slip down into the 300 or 400s like Pimpo. I think facing you would be far worse. Well, appreciate that.
You mean like
man.
Karth?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do my best. I think I'd say I'm doing a decent job of staying in the top bracket recently, but of course I'm buoyed by these erodiums here because I'm not going to say that that is not a factor here. But when I'm even when I'm on the downturn, I feel like I'm doing a good job of staying inside the top 50 these days. So
Yes.
we'll do that. We'll stick to that.
He's not Karth. I hate Karth for doing that. Jesus Christ, this team. Oh my god, they're so angry. They're so angry, Tess. Oh my god, they're so angry. Oh.
It's true.
You
Oh,
got
is that
death,
still
Mark.
a
Oh,
thing
you
Kyber
got death.
won?
Oh,
You're talking about the erodium bug, Tommy.
we
Here's the
hate
thing.
it.
It sucks. It sucks, but it's affecting such a extreme minority of players. I guess it just doesn't merit attention because this bug is damn near 2 years old. So what do you say? What do you say? Like, how are you going to say that it's any type of priority for them to address when it's something that fundamentally damaging to the competitive gameplay experience? But it's only damaging to just wee little tiny subset of people. So, I think is the CG thought on that, if I had to guess.
Mm-hmm.
It pretty much only affects big spenders. I mean, certainly that would be the case for who is going to be largely participating inside the top 50 of Kyber 1. There are players that are free to play in the top 50, in the top 20, even in the top couple of brackets. Like, don't sell them short. You're largely correct, but not entirely, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff they need to address with PvP in this game. We've ad nauseum like discussed the overall it needs to happen TW, the matchmaking in GAC, a lot of the horseshit that's going on there. There's a lot of issues, but we're not there yet. So when we get an opportunity with Capital Games to have a sit down and stuff, then yeah. Okay, we're gonna use Balin Shinhati Merrick against the Great Mothers.
Okay, I can see this. I like using Shin's first special on her first turn.
Oh, really?
Because that's the AoE physical damage with cooldown increase potential. I don't know if that's a problem here for this fight, but yeah. Yeah, fair enough, Tommy. That's where the pretty much comes into play when you were saying it only affects pretty much big spender. Fair, yeah. I agree, Striker. It seems like CG wants to make the Relic Delta land with as little damage to the landing gear as possible. I think they've, in explicit ways and not explicit ways, that is the case. Yes. Yeah.
Balin got armed.
Oh no, Aragon had disappearing button bug. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I
bud.
got that the other day too. I actually sent that to Capital Games, and they were like, "Where was this at? On the PC client?"
Yeah, that's painful, man.
C Watt Sith Tank. Okay, for the Mace team. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. We got C. We're gonna use them. This. Where's my Cooper? There he is. And then we'll throw in Want. And then we'll add the Crime. Yeah, it was. I sent it into CG like this has been a problem for a bit. It's something with Seer in her when she does that lightsaber throw. It kind of bugs out the game, and I don't know why that's happening. But I did send that to CG and said, "Yeah, not good. It's not good." Yeah. Striker, are you up for being my sounding board in something?
Task House. That's the name of my
Oh,
Patreon.
okay.
Task House.
I was wondering what was up. I was like, what is that? That sounds
The
pretty
Task
fun.
House.
That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, we can take a look at that here, for sure. Maybe Ranger will pop in and join us.
Sure, I don't mind. I don't know what I'm going to offer. I mean, I'm only a top 500 player. I'm not a top 10 player.
Oh, just to chill. I mean, he's saying he's going to do that when you're done here.
Oh, good. That works for me.
He's not hustled up. But yeah. Yeah, they've been pretty clear about it, Tommy. Like they've made many instances of the no button bug go away. They have fixed a number of circumstances where it can happen, but they still acknowledge that it can happen, and they basically thrown in the towel on it, saying it's like we've got it to about the best that we think we can get it. There's going to be stuff like spaghetti code is spaghetti, I guess.
It's just what it is, man.
That's what the message is.
I'm gonna have a link here. How about Mace and Depapa?
Sure. I would always link those two.
Those two will get ugly.
Ayla's really just a stat stick.
We'll put this on you, buddy. There you go. You got a little nice stuff there. There you go, guy. Oh, you got stunned. That's why I put that on you. And then you can have that, Ayla. Yep, there you go. Let's just do a little cleanse. There you go. All right, another little poke. All right, gonna stun him. Okay. Oh, you're gonna go after Watt now? You're gonna do a little Watt action, assholes. Didn't like the fact that my tank was taking all your damage. I'm gonna be a little buttholes about it. Here, I'm gonna give myself some extra protection. I don't care what you think. Here, everybody die. Teach you to not go after my tank. Okay, we got an Ahsoka cleanup. We got a bunch of fun stuff we can do here. We still have SLKR, Gungans, Leia, Ufus, Maul, the baby Jesus. I mean, what do we want to use? What, where, on who? We got to clean up Ahsoka. Let's get that Ahsoka cleanup on all 5 done first, and then we'll worry about the rest of this. I'm probably lost, but I don't care. It's only fun.
You win or you learn.
You thought Tass was wearing a bucket? No, it's not a bucket.
It is. It could be easily misconstrued
it's not a tuma.
From a distance to be a bucket.
It's not a tuma.
But yes, it is in fact not a bucket.
Those are cool. Look at that. That's fantastic. All right, what are we using against Ahsoka, guys? The rest of the stuff I'm not too worried about because we have some hard pipe hitting teams we can go against with these guys. I'm not worried about that. We got to clean up Ahsoka in all 5. So, all right, there's Sith Count Data Keeper. What do we got here, guy? It's my fault that we're in this predicament because I didn't put the right Datacron on. But then again, you have to forgive me. I'm functioning on half brain cells, same as Tass right now. So I got harmed. I still have not looked at like how much I still owe Tass. I think it's 6 more shots. I'm terrified to look and what like he did to me last night because he kept doing it and I couldn't keep track because he kept doing it so fast.
And I'm sorry, I might have missed when you answered me earlier, but how much later did you guys go after I dropped out?
Like 3 a.m.
That was like, but that was kind of like where we were kind of close to 3 a.m. as it was. We were, I think, after 3 a.m. my time, Eastern.
It was something ridiculous. I don't remember what time I went to bed. I remember.
Well, just how many minutes do you feel after I dropped out did you guys?
Probably not long. It's all blurred to be honest with you, but
yeah, it's crazy
I remember we were doing things, but I can't specifically recall, Senator, what the hell I was doing. I just remember I couldn't get the goddamn stream working. Just Leia Ahsoka. Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have something like BKM with like the Rolocron.
No, we can do this. We'll go nice little cronny.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Hey MJ, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? What's up, Betty?
If it sounds like I'm a plague rat, that's because I am.
We have the lurgies right now.
Mm. Glad you like the hat, Matthew.
Those are cool, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this was a vote on my Discord some time ago. The people voted that I should get this hat.
They was right.
Here we are. Here we are. Speaking of up late, that baseball game was awesome. I'm not a baseball fan, so I don't even know. Take your word on it, though, man.
Or whittling her down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doing some whittling here. A little whittle action.
I'd just put it on auto, because when you're doing this fight,
Pretty much, yeah. You're
once you kill the sides, you typically are putting it on auto.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Sorry. Just habits of pushing the buttons. I get nervous. I don't trust the AI. It's like, what are you doing? Don't do that. Oh yeah, you're not wrong there, Mary J.
I gotta see that show, The Bear. I haven't seen it. I hear good things.
Okay. What do you want to use against? We still have lots of lovely stuff to use. We got Gungans, we got Ufus, we got SLKR. Who do we want to use against what? Yeah. Pretty much at this point, just what we want to do.
Yeah. I mean, would you not expect that Gungans would destroy the Maul thing? Like, yes, if they get to just like,
would, yeah.
If they get to full on focus your thing, that's not great, like your generator. I wonder if this would be like the rare circumstance where you would want to take the tank instead of Tarpals, so that you can, at least offer that.
I mean, it's a Relic 3 Kron, crit damage Tenacita. I mean, I'm down for Gungans versus Maul, yeah. I mean, I have no... Let's see what the Sith Account Data Keeper, the keeper of all the stats, has to say. And I like your suggestion. Let's see. See what... Yeah, a little toasty action. Thank you, Depressed Waffle.
Excuse me, sorry.
So, it's alright. Trust me, I'm getting all kinds of stuff coming out of my ears, nostrils, and eyeballs. Yeah, I think if I were to start sweating right now, it would be pure liquid. I know, right? Oh, I sound like it. Trust me. Coffee is wonderful. Picking up.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the first time in a long time, Task, because you know me, like I always go through as much as I drink on Friday nights, I always drink a shit ton of water and take some leave.
And straighten out.
And so when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like a car ran over me. But even doing that, I woke up this morning like, oh,
God. Too much sugar. Too much sugar in the alcohol.
Oh boy,
that's what gets you every damn time. Because you probably drank enough water to have balanced out the alcohol itself, but then the sugar. Every time. That's why I was saying last night, I've really been reconnecting with enjoying wine a lot more, because my body can drink liquor like it's nobody's business. Like, I don't notice how easily it's going down. And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm decently drunk. And then it's like, the hangover the next, but I'm decently drunk, but I'll drink a bunch of water and I'll be fine the next morning. Whereas my body informs me first thing in the morning, like, you wildly underestimated the amount of alcohol you drank. And now you are going to be miserable for the next 6 hours of your life.
I mean, if we want to play straight up, we can just. Do you want to use UFUs or SLKR versus if that's what the data is telling you? What else? I have no problems against the Maul team, because I know Gungans can do stuff against the other things, and we've still got UFUs we can throw a rock at. What do you like more there? What else? 3 against Maul? SLKR, just get it out of there, and then we can UFU Gungans the other crap. What else do I have? God, I've got so much. Ridiculous. Yeah. nice stuff everywhere. Like the Tarkin team, I mean, if we wanted to, we can Dash Han Chewie, EP Mars, Tarkin, other options are good. Against who, Maul or Dash Han Chewie against Maul? Okay, you've piqued my curiosity. Let's look at this. Where are you, Dash? I know you're here somewhere. You get your ass in here. You two get in. You guys get your ass in here. Want something with high crit damage. Crit damage and crit chance. Not so. Kind of like this one. That's got 64.46% crit damage. Repeating, of course. So we just shoot Maul, kill him, and then enjoy our life. That's what this did.
Grab dick, twist.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's the old dick. That's right, Tommy. It's an older code, but it does check out.
It is one of the great memes.
All right, Dash Han Chewie versus El Maul. All right,
Sure.
Hi, Maul. I'm going to shoot you in the head now. Here, eat this. Oh, you're about to go down, buddy. Okay, my Han just got obliterated. Okay, well. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aw. And we lost something, but you know what? We one-shot it. And they really harmed him. God damn.
That was
Poor
just
Han.
back slappies, you know?
Yeah. God damn.
So if I had to,
Han
I don't think, I think you're already, I think at this point you're short on the crons that you could have used. I would have preferred to have had a light side protection up level 3. And then you would have,
I didn't have
you know,
that. Yeah.
been able to better take that. Yeah.
I just went for El Damage-O.
Yep.
It worked, but we lost something along the
Mhm.
way.
As
It's a
the Spanish
54.
say, El Damage-O.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, we have SLKR. Let's just use that against gas. And then probably Gungan the Tarkin team, or we can EP Mar Thrawn the Tarkin team. I mean, that's always a nice option.
I can't remember what I was using against it. There are a couple cheap options. That's why it's disfavored. At least last 3 versus 3 meta. See, it is interesting that they're using a set 23 Crom, because I'm sure if they had it, a set 24 with bulk would have been more dangerous.
Yeah, they don't have it. I mean, this is just
Yeah, they're doing what they got. Yeah, it's still pretty good though. That health is going to go some ways with the CX2. Well, no, I mean, there's no CX2. Yeah, right. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's disguised. I think Gungans can handle that. So can EP Mar, because once they're shocked and locked in that turn meter, I don't care how much health they have. You're just going to enjoy life. Yeah, let's also care the gas, just because I don't like it. All right, we have it. I was saving it for something, but there's my special forces. You get your ass in there, special forces. And then we'll throw in the cron. Oh, we still have Ufus. What am I talking about? We'll just Ufu the guy. Let's just throw some rocks at it. It'll be delicious. What am I talking about?
Rock.
Let's just go let Malchus harm the shit out of it. Yeah, easy. I mean, we could do that team. I've done it before, but you know, if you can throw rocks, you need to throw rocks. And the high register there.
Malicos is almost like, it's almost haptic how it feels to throw those rocks. Like you can almost feel that. Possibly one of the most authoritatively fun abilities pressed in the game. Best buttons. One of the best buttons.
Well, this goes well.
By our powers combined. That's a dead
Captain
gas.
Planet, he's a hero.
The kids will never know. The kids will never know.
They won't.
Yeah, this part is no bueno.
Back in my day, we didn't have flibbity flabbity good cartoons. We had crappy cartoons. We liked it. Oh, you did? Knowing that I did have Oofus, you still said Mara J. Okay, you know what? Well, 73, I fuck around with that. I respect that call. I'm going to do it. We do have Oofus, but he really wants that team. And you know what? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to do it. We want you, and where's my Thrawn? You're here somewhere, buddy. Yeah, get in here. I'll change it out. Sorry, I would just I'm just putting it together. You know, we'll use this cron because we're not using it for anything. Sorry, it was reflex. The reflex. One reason I stopped playing the game, says Martin, I just felt it was unfun. Yeah, it's sometimes if it's not fun, man. Trust me, we've talked about this a lot. Like, if you're not enjoying something, why do it? Now, bigger picture in our communities, we're just nerds. We're big, giant nerds. I mean, look at me and look at Taz. We're giant nerds, right? Yes, yeah, you got the reference there. What else? 73. Yes, Duran. Good call, buddy. We're giant nerds. So we just like nerd stuff. We like talking nerd stuff. Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is just a way to facilitate us talking nerd stuff a lot more. But we've always said, and I will hold to this, if you're not enjoying something, don't do it. Why? You know, I mean, if it feels like a grind, it feels like a chore, it feels like it's not what it's supposed to be, you know? Now, there are parts of this game, like, I don't know, Conquest, that gives me the itches in the wrong area, but, you know, I do it because it does lead to me hanging out with you guys and doing, you know, having crons and talking stuff in GAC, but yeah, you don't owe an explanation on that ever. I'm just glad you're here, Martin. You can hang out and we'll talk nerd stuff. You know me. I mean, we get into all kinds of shit with the content creators and the community. So, best community in ever. Stand by that. Okay. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do here. All right. Are we gonna get a chance to do stuff here? Oh yeah, we have to throw the thing. Okay. Then we'll do that. Perfect. And start beating the shit out of you. And then we're gonna shock everybody because fuck them. Here. No, oh, you like buffs? You're not getting any. You like that? You like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You get a grenade, and you get a grenade.
Mm-hmm. So you're just the traveling physical media salesman. You go door to door.
That's right.
You offer records, 8 tracks, and of course CDs. CDs nuts. Physical media sales.
That's right.
Hit him with the CDs.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you want to be shooting Starkiller there. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I don't think that's a good idea for you there, Scorch. He hit me with his lightsaber. I'm going to shoot him back. All right. Where are we at?
Beautiful.
Probably lost, but that's okay. Oh. Well, okay. Wow. Thank you. That's an easy fleet.
Okay. Nothing infeasible here.
Let me see what I don't think. Let me do the calculaciones. 2022 minus 1586 minus 219.
Mm-hmm.
I can win this. I can still win this. Holy shit.
The future is now.
Okay. All right. 2 hot coffees. It's out to average 72. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll be back in just a
Repeating,
minute.
of course.
Why is this on? Oh,
Why is what on?
I'm trying to open up the call window. There it is.
Ah.
All right. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Well, we have our 3 big fleets. What do we want to use? What? I mean, we're using profanity here. I mean, are we insane? I mean, are we insane? Oh, I don't know. How about you? You and you and that. I think that might work, right? Do we need anything else? Anybody? I mean, we could bring in the ghosts, but I mean, if we need, you know. I think someone said you just put this on auto. I've only done this fight once, right? But I think this is pretty much a guarantor. Guarantor? We'll go after finishing 1 as best we can here. If I'm missing anything, please speak up. No, why are you telling me Jedi Revan, Lee, Jedi Luke, and Cal? For what? What? We'll wait and see, Martin, because I'd love to have you playing the game and enjoying yourself, but I'm just glad to have you here, bud. Am I missing anything? Do we need another ship? What else? Any 3? Are we good? Are we good? Are we okay? Bueller, everybody, is this fine? Do we need one more? You think we need one more? Maybe Cassie's U-Wing? I don't know. Okay. Yes, we will go after you. I love how they just cleanse. They just cleanse. They just do. Yeah. Do that. And go back to you. Oh, I don't know. Let's bring that guy in. Okay, you get that guy. Oh, you lost something. You lost something again. Losing a lot of stuff. Oh, and you're going to lose your ship. You've lost your capital ship. There you go. $76 banners against an executor. You love to goddamn see it. Okay, we do have our other big fleets that we can use here. We have Executor and Leviathan, so it's just a matter of what we think will be the best things here. I'm open to suggestions. Does GM work against SLKR for solo cleanup? Great Mothers against SLKR solo cleanup. I don't know if that Don Sensei, if Great Mothers against solo SLK. Ugh. Well, I put that on defense, Weddle 73, so we don't have that. Sorry, I'm sorry. But that's good to know, yes. We have Executor, we have Leviathan. Who we kicking the shit out of with who is what I'm asking here. What else are there? What do you think is the best options? Of course, I'm going to you, boy. Or Rocks? Thanks. I'm trying to think. Great Mothers versus SLKR. Okay, so I'm just trying to think. He's going to poke someone, right? So he's probably going to poke Morgan. You are going to get the health thing, but I don't know. Great Mother's SLKR. I don't think that's a favorable matchup. Am I insane in thinking that?
And I'm back.
Here's a good one for your task. Our good friend Don Sensei is like, does Great Mothers work against SLKR for solo cleanup? I just don't think it does.
I think it's high risk. You might be able to be done, considering that you might be able to blow him up well before he gets to his ultimate. But depending on the differences in your relics, any differences in the datacrons, he may be able to kill 1 to 2 of your characters.
I'm just worried about that stun. Like, he's going to stun the shit out of
Stun
somebody.
is happening. Yeah, that's
yeah. You know, hopefully it's Morgan, right? But then that AoE.
It will be Morgan, because if it's just a solo slacker, then he can't ignore taunt.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it could work. It's risky, man.
It would like barely work, type of thing.
Yeah. Is there any other options on the table there, Don? We just kicked the shit out of Executor with the new Rogue One team.
Oh yeah,
got 76. What do you think here? Who do we want to use Leviathan? I have Executor and Leviathan. Who do you want to use against what? We got a GR team and we got a Purple Hair Lady team.
Executor versus Leviathan. Executor and Leviathan.
Yeah,
probably
whichever.
Probably Executor on Radis, Leviathan on Negotiator.
Okay, you talked me into it.
Happy to help.
You twisted my nipples on that one there. Jason. I think we only need 4 ships here. I don't think we need anything more than this.
Seems right.
I mean, I could bring in. We only need 72, unless my math is wrong. My math is not mathing. I could be doing some horrible mathing. But I want to get this done because you have a Patreon I think needs our help, so we want to get this done for you guys. So I think
I see that dagger. I see that dagger and others already in there with him. So he's getting some attention. But yeah, when we're done here, we can pop on in. I don't mean to rush you. Don't you worry about me. This is your time, your show.
I don't think we need Boba Fett for this. This should be fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing it. I mean, if I wanted to be safe, but
that's up to you.
You know, nah. All right. Hi, Aluminum Falcon.
You already did the math. Is there any reason that you need to be worried about reinforcements? Yeah. So it's up to you. Me personally, I'm generally of the impression that it's not like a fight that goes so long as to have 2 reinforcements.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
I'd probably just as soon save the banner. Yeah, this is going to be goofy, right? Right. Bye. Jackass.
Out. Okay, they're going to bring in numbnuts, but we're just firing on all cylinders. Oh, here, eat this. Death mark. Yes. I'm actually going to save the heal. You off the board. All right, here. Let me introduce you to punishing one. Yes, delicious.
Bye.
Dare you fire pew pew at my team?
You ruined my life, you bastard.
Okay, another 76. We're doing it. Another 76. Great. Okay, fantastic. Just fantastic.
Like it. Yeah. No, feels good. Just bring in the 1 reinforcement.
Yeah.
Good call in the end.
And then Nobi Key. Wampa or Ufu or Balin for SLKR? Not Wampa.
Yeah, Balin generally gets destroyed by the Slacker team, but against a solo Slacker, I don't know. I mean, you know that Balin's going to get locked down, and Balin's kind of nice. I don't know.
Well, I don't think Wampa's out. You're going to get destroyed. I know Wampacron's amazing, but
Yeah, Striker
Slacker
says
don't
we
give a
can't see
shit
the
about
score.
that.
Striker says we can't see the score. Some weird bloke's head is in the way.
Well, here, I'll go full screen there. Now you can see it. Now you don't have to look at our ugly mugs there, Striker.
There you go.
Every time I see Striker's name, I just think of airplanes like Striker, Striker, Striker. And the guy's like, okay. Socks lady in the head. Those movies were so dumb. That's so good. All right, we're doing Leviathan here. You know what? We'll play it a little bit safer. Yeah, let me do some mathing real quick just to make sure I did the mathing correct. You know, I like to do mathing. 2022 minus 1739 equals minus 219 equals 64. I need 64 or better on this fleet, and we win. So let's play this a little safe. Yeah, we'll go a little safe.
Good.
Yeah,
you will be good.
I think we're okay. We're all right. We'll bring in you and you and you, and then
Yeah, bring the 2 ships. That's fine.
I don't think we need Shmimitar for this. Although sometimes they get a little cranky and do bullshit.
I'd rather have SAS Mark 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, boss. Yeah. Just don't forget to use the isolate, the capital ship first move targeting Y-wing, so you isolate Y-wing.
Right, and yes, that is correct. Then we go after gas here.
Yeah, you go after Anakin, and then you're doing the delete with Mark 6 on the Marauder, ideally.
Okay.
Get him.
Bum bum ba 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 bum bum ba 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 ba. I'd like to begin my turn now. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Put that on you. Get the taunt going. Delicious. Yes. 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 All right. Hi, Anakin. I'm going to hit you with some more thermals if you don't mind, buddy. Here, how about this? Oh, yes, fantastic. You're going to go boom boom here in a second. I mean, you can bring that in. It's not going to help. I mean, here, I'm going to shoot him again. He went boom boom. Yeah, thank you. And we'll just bring in this guy right here. And we're going to just hit you right in the head with that. That's fantastic. And then we'll do a little hit. Oh, going after my... They're going after the metal frigate. All right, I see what you're doing there. No, I'm going to do that. See? Yeah, I can be a dickhead too, you know. Oh, look, Plagonus is dead. Well, I mean, actually, I don't want to use that.
Yeah, you're just gonna do anything but the basic here, and then you basic
like,
to finish.
Like, wait a minute. I'm not falling for the old banana and the tailpipe trick here.
Hmm.
Can I kill you now? Thank you. There we go. For another 75? 74. I'm sorry, I failed you guys. Somewhere I lost protection. I was not paying attention.
You weren't
so,
able to top off Fury.
2032, 2022, we did very well. Yeah, I think the Jabba team really messed him up on his thing. He went really light, man. On defense. I mean,
yeah,
he had some cool stuff down though. But
the wages of cheese are death.
It's kind of a be-all, end-all strategy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, our team did well. I mean, for the fact that I know he dropped some banners with Jabba, right? So that 3 hit on hit there got him a little bit. I think he lost a lot of banners along the way too. For only 2022. So, hey, we're 2-0. We'll take it. I climb higher and I'm Shit, at this rate, I might be joining you soon there, Taz, if I keep this shit up. Oh, Lord, that's all I need. God. Yes, that would make my life so much better to be hanging out with Taz and getting my ass handed to me. That's just fantastic stuff. All right.
You will suffer, but you will grow.
All right, we're going to go join. Which Discord are we going to? Yours?
Yeah, you can jump on my Discord, and
We're
I'll
gonna
move you into the patron chat with us, and we'll just chill with
we're gonna go chill
Striker. But yeah, go ahead and do your outro. I'll drop out now and see you on the other side.
I'll be right there. And if anybody wants to join us, you got to be a Patreon. Sorry, you got to be a Patreon with Taz. Yes. I don't know what your Patreon starts off. $5. Support the guy. He's the number one player in the world. What are you doing? But
I appreciate it. Not right now, but I have been. But I appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, all right, catch you later.
All right. But yeah, make sure you guys are following Taz. I do. If I need modding advice, anything I'm going to. But yes, we have another GAC victory in our belt. Thanks to everybody for being here. I'm going to go join those guys and offer insights and stuff and watch a little college football. So if you need me for anything, of course, join our Discord. You're more than welcome to message me on anything. But glad to have you guys here. And not even for SWGOH stuff, like nerd stuff, anything, man. People message me all the time on other things. It's cool. I love it. Like if you want to talk nerd stuff, please. Remember the 31st, in less than 3 weeks, around the corner, we are going to be doing the big charity stuff for Mall. So yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Love you all. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'm gonna go jump in that Discord and hang out with the boys. You're more than welcome, again, if you're a Patreon, but if not, that's okay. And hit the thumbs up, subscribe to all this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So just going to end the stream. You guys can go about your day. And then there was